everyone. Welcome to In Focus. I am Brom Gayoso, your host. We're approaching WFSF's 25th World Conference in Paris, and it is our 50th anniversary celebration. In this special series of In Focus, we will speak with several of the conference organizers and learn what is in store for the conference. The theme is exploring liminalities, creating spaces for unlimited futures, and there's a lot to discuss there. So let's get going. Well, before I get started, let me share a few words about the show today. All righty. This show is a result of a partnership between WFSF and yours truly, Futures Television. We're joining forces to advance sharing of information and knowledge of Futures topics. Today, we discuss a very important topic, the student event as part of the 50th anniversary celebration. And for that, we have a very special guest, Dr. Christophe Bisson. Well, without further ado, let's welcome Dr. Bisson to the show. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me. It's a great pleasure for me to be with you today.
Wonderful. Let's get started. So, I would like for you to share your impressions. 50 years of futures studies, and that's no small feat. So, what do you think?
Yeah, so indeed, that's a great achievement. But I believe that we need to do much more and as soon as possible because there is a great need to help the world to be developed in a more sustainable way. And we need to fill I think, the gap between theories and also practice, especially to enlighten decision makers, politicians, and business. Decision makers in general.
Wonderful. Well, let's talk a little bit about the student event itself. And I know you're very passionate about this topic. So, what should we expect at the student event?
So about the student events, we'll dive in three main topics. So we'll talk about foresight, future studies for human betterment, because this is the main goal. How we can help people on this planet to have better life and also to reach sustainability and sustainable development. Second part, we'll talk about foresight for businesses with some very interesting cases from my student and also a case, very interesting case from Finland. And finally, we'll deal with foresight for education, because of course education is the cornerstone. So it's thanks to a massive education of course of high quality that will help the mindset to change and that will lead to better decision and better action that will lead to a sustainable development.
Well, last, are you excited about the conference? What are you expecting to see?
So first, to the best of my knowledge, that would be the biggest and the most important events related to master and PhD students related to the field of future studies and foresight. And first, we'll have a lot of people registered to the conference, so we'll have a great public, with various backgrounds. Of course, we have students, scientists, professors, but also decision makers and business people. So it will be very interesting to have all this different feedback and will prefer toward a holistic and 360-degree perspective. And I expect very vivid debates, question, answers along the Congress, talking about how technology, how AI will impact the coming years, talking about will it be positive or negative. There is a lot ongoing on that. Personally, I do believe that we need it for the world, but of course we need to be careful, and at the end, always people and decision. I mean, human should be always in the loop, and human should take the decision at the end. We'll talk, of course, about the current geopolitical, I will say, turmoils, because of course it impacts a lot everything, all the sectors, and also obviously another very important drivers for all the sectors and everything in general is of course the climate urgency, and because we are no longer talking about climate change, but we are talking about climate urgency. So great, very interesting topics, very important debates, and hopefully these debates will provide, of course, insight to the people coming, and also. At the end, of course, we hope that it will lead toward decision and actions that lead to positive change for many places in Paris and also in many countries, hopefully.
Wonderful. Okay, so folks, it's time for us to take a walk and let's take a look at the conference's websites. All righty. First, I wanted to show you WFSF proper, our website. So this is the World Future Studies Federation, and that's where you're going to find most of the information about the conference, about the association. There are several resources, the magazines, of course, the communications aspects. That's where you find In Focus the show and information about membership. Also, I wanted to just take a look at the conference registration. So the conference has its own site, and if you can take a look at the conference's website, you find a lot of information. You're going to find the program, you're going to find information about the call for papers for students. You're going to find information about the team, and of course, registration. Just a quick reminder, you can register as a member. And of course, as Professor Bisson was just mentioning, there is a student event, very special event, dear to the heart, to WFSF and its members. And you can register as a student. And in addition to that, if you cannot go to Paris, you can also register for the online conference. All righty. So, folks, this is all the time we had for today. So, Professor Bisson, thank you so very much for your time today. And I hope to see you in Paris.
Yeah, thank you very much, Rome, and I look forward to welcoming you in the beautiful city of Paris, the city of light. Thank you very much. Bye bye. All the best. Take
Okay.
care.
So, folks, thank you so very much for your time, for your being here today. Don't forget to visit WFSF.org and to register for the conference. I see you again in our next event or in Paris. Thank you.